Good God Almighty, like back in the old days. You know, years ago they had the A&R man to tell you what to play, how to play it, you know, whether it's disco or rock. But we just...
Yes, you know what it is, man. www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfradio.com, 91.9 FM. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in right now. Of course, you know what it is, man. We've got two integral parts of Toronto in the building, a family, of course, you know, the first family of entertainment. That's what I say it is. You know what I'm saying? We've got a very talented, not your ordinary 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying? While most girls are worrying about the latest fashion trends, boys, makeup, and clothes, this next guest, she's worried about drums and snares. At 15 years old, winning the battle of the Beatmakers is no small task. Having come back from LA, there are some rumors running rampant. You know, she may be working with Ryan Leslie. We'll have to figure that out. Of course, she was in the studio with Young Chops. And of course, right now we got one of the most talented and young producers in the game, getting that money, working with the likes of Rich Kid and Sunreal. We have in our midst Wondagurl. Welcome to Royalty Radio. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Of course, the second guest, you know what I'm saying? He's Nightlife. When you say Nightlife, that's, you know, you just picture. If they put, you know, a dictionary out there, they put the name Nightlife there. If they ask for a picture, you'll see Spotty. That's it. That's all I'll say about him. You know what I'm saying? He's an event planner, of course. He lives an elaborate lifestyle. He has 2 residencies. You can always catch him doing that wet bot thing on Thursdays, you know what I'm saying? And time on Sundays. He's thrown great parties such as Self-Made, Headliners, Royal Flush, etc. Of course, he has the work ethic of Diddy, the hustle of Russell Simmons, the knowledge of L.A. Reid. Now he's back with his birthday party, of course, you know, the 400 Club. The one and only Spotty in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. What's up, people?
Just chilling. Welcome back to Royalty Radio, both of you guys. Of course, it's your first time, Wondagurl. Welcome to you. And of course, welcome back for Spotty. But you know, it's all good. It's always good to have you guys here. How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Alright. We'll start off with Wondagurl. I always start with the names, you know, I always wonder about the names. Wondagurl, how did that come about? How did that name come about?
Well, at the time I was a big fan of Boy Wonder.
Right.
And I started off with Girl Wonder.
Girl Wonder, okay.
And I felt like I talked to my brother and my mom, and we all felt like it was copying his name. So I kind of switched it around, and Wondagurl was
And Wondagurl came along.
Yeah.
Okay. And what area of the GTA you repping from? For those who don't know you, of course, a lot of people still have to get to know you. So from what area of the GTA you repping from? Mississauga? Okay. Woo! That's what it is. Mississauga in the building. For sure. Now, of course, at what age did you start, you know, getting involved in production?
I started age 9, but I got really serious age 11.
Age 9. What was it that inspired you to get involved in production?
Timbaland, and yeah, just watching videos of him in the studio just inspired me to do what I do now.
At age 9?
Yes.
Seriously, what did you start with? Like what kind of, I know a lot of people start with Fruity Loops and stuff, so what did you start with?
I started with this loop thing called Magic's Music Maker.
Alright.
I used to put like different loops together and I made a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you started out?
That's how I started.
Okay. And of course, when you told your mom you're thinking about doing this production thing, what was she saying about it?
She was iffy about it at first, like didn't really believe me, and then started like actually getting serious, and she supported me all the way.
Okay, that's good, man. It's always good to have your mom support you, for sure. Of course, you mentioned that Timbaland was one of your influences. Do you have any other people who influenced you in terms of production?
Yep, Ryan Leslie, Boy Wonder, Swiss Beats. That's about it right now.
Okay. And how influential was Spotty when you decided to take this in?
Like, yeah, he was a big influence.
Yeah. All right.
Almost started rapping.
Yeah. You were gonna become what? What was gonna be your rap name if you decided to come out?
So what do you think about that next year?
Nah, it's all good, man. Of course, you've been doing your thing for quite some time. Of course, seen you grow in leaps and bounds. What do you think the biggest change has been in terms of your professional career?
Just adapting to the nightlife industry itself, kind of figuring out what keeps people going out, where they want to go, and
Right.
just basically just kind of being one step ahead
For sure.
before the city changes.
Okay. And what trends do you see out there that keep these people going? What is it that keeps them going?
I see fashion taking a big part in the industry right now.
Right.
Music, people are definitely influenced by music a lot right now. People are spending a lot right now.
Yeah.
It's becoming like a little culture itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you go out, you kind of see a whole different
Level
Yeah.
out there. Sure. Now, of course, you've also thrown more than a few successful events in the past year. What do you think has been the key to your success?
event branding, kind of stepping back and kind of branding the event to which people are looking at it not just as a party but more as, I would say, kind of like something to follow, like a hashtag.
Okay, so pretty much a trend.
Yeah, creating like a trend, a brand behind the actual party, leading up to it.
All right. And normally when you're about to take over an event, how long do you say this preparation would go in? When you're creating an event, what would be the time frame for that?
I'd say about a week just to really focus what I'm gonna do, where I'm doing it, who I'm catering it to. That, like, just give me a week or two in the lab.
And you come up with that.
Come up with something.
Okay. Now, what do you think that you've done at this point, aside from the trending and everything?
Yeah.
What do you think you've done at this point to stand out from everybody else who's busy throwing parties? Because we know there are a lot of people out there throwing parties. So.
Leading by example.
Okay.
What we say we're gonna do, we actually do.
Right. And in terms of planning for an event, how much effort goes into planning?
A lot.
And what exactly combines of all this? I mean,
You kind of don't want to give people the same thing twice.
right.
You know you got to make it different. If that's adding a special guest, if that's doing it at a different venue, if that's changing the dress code, if that's whatever you got to do to make the event different,
Right.
give value to the event, make that $20 worth it to the customer coming to, appreciate what you're providing for them.
Right.
It just has to be different. It's just different.
Okay. Now, of course, in terms of the importance of having a team, that's very, very integral to anything like that. Of course, you can't be the one-man band running around doing everything by yourself. So, of course, in terms of a team, if you have one going, how important is that to your success?
It's really important. Me making a decision, I kind of have to go either to my mentors or either to my partners and kind of throw ideas off them and kind of see how they feel about it. Because they're also coming out as my guests, so
Right.
they understand what kind of event I have to provide and what kind of standard I have to meet.
Okay, that's dope. And you know what? I'm gonna jump back to Wondagurl for a quick second right here. I just want to know, because you've been doing your thing, but how would you define your sound? If someone's to ask you how you define your sound, what would you define it as?
Well, our drums.
Drums, okay. Would that be the key point?
Yes.
That would be that's everything right there. So
That's
once you
it.
hear the drums, it's like, that's Wondagurl right there.
Yes.
All right. All right, man. We're going to let DJ Andrew 5 get into some music, but you know what it is, man. It's www.cfiradio.com. Royalty Radio, you know what it is, man. We'll be right back right after this. It's Royalty Radio, we're back on there. www.cfiradio.com, 91.9 FM. Chilling in the building with Wondagurl and Spotty. Just making it do what it do. First family of entertainment in Toronto, you know what I'm saying? Handling business. But we're gonna go back to Wondagurl. Now, of course, what was it that made you want to enter the battle of the Beatmakers?
Well, I first entered when I was I first signed up
Right.
or tried to sign up when I was 13 years old,
Okay.
and I realized that I was too young. It was 19 plus.
Okay.
So I emailed the guy, like before all this I saw it on like the FL Studio. There's this like internet thing on the
Right.
top in FL Studio, and I saw a battle of the Beatmakers,
Okay.
and me and my mom were looking for something for us to like for me to make me better
Right.
at production, help me out more.
Okay.
And that's all I saw. So I tried to enter. I was too young. and then I tried the next year.
Right.
And like it was all ages that time.
Okay.
So I tried the next year and I got in, and yeah.
How did you fare the first time around when you got in?
I was really nervous. Like I was really nervous.
And how did you go about, I mean, selecting what beats you're going to be taking to this this situation or this event?
I just picked my best beats. That's it.
Okay. And what kind of I guess what kind of mindset in terms of, you know, of course you're going to be facing a lot of people throughout the rounds there, but what kind of mindset, you know, going in, what kind of thought process did you have for each beat that you were creating?
I didn't really have one. I
just made something that you felt that.
Yeah, like I just made what sound good.
Okay. And in terms of the crowd reaction when they saw that, you know, you're coming out with your stuff, what was the crowd reaction like that?
They loved me.
All right. Now, of course, you know, for this year in particular, of course, having been there before, this is your second time entry upon that. Okay, so how did you improve upon your beats this time around?
Well, my drums got harder.
Okay.
And I'm more melodic now.
All right.
So, and I think a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right, I got you. Now, of course, you know, who are you most intimidated to face? I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure they do a draw to figure out who's going to battle who, but when you look at the lineup of everybody who showed up there, was there anybody that you felt more intimidated to face more so than other people?
Mr. Magic.
And why was that?
Because he was the winner of last year. And that kind of scared me a bit.
That kind of scared you?
Yeah.
You didn't think that your beats would match up to him?
Well, he makes a lot of battle beats, and he's
Right.
really good at that, so I didn't think I would beat him.
Okay, now, of course, that final match, you made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
You're facing him. What's going through your mind?
Oh my gosh, I'm running out of beats.
How many did you take with you today then?
Well, my computer crashed the same day while I was trying to get more beats.
Okay.
The same morning. And I was only able to take, 11? And you're supposed to take about 20.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was running out of beats.
Right.
Even the last round, they wanted to do another one.
Okay.
And I was totally out of beats that time. I don't even know what happened.
it was all such a blur for you.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I'm pretty sure now you've learned that you have to back up everything.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. All right, now Spotty, of course, getting back to you, man. You know, being a nightclub event planner, you've worked with some of the most premier DJs in the city. You know, Charlie Brown, Lisa Monet, DJ Kicks, etc.
Yes.
Do you have a particular favorite DJ that you like to work with?
DJ Kicks.
DJ Kicks, and why is that?
DJ Kicks knows how to play for the crowd.
Okay.
Definitely. And he doesn't do it on purpose. He kind of goes there. He's in his zone.
Right.
But when we see Kicks, we just automatically, it's like a trigger. Like, now it's time to party. You know, washroom breaks. Get a drink. Get on the couch.
Right.
Yeah, it's party time.
All right.
Also, Lisa Monet too.
Lisa
I love
Monet?
the way she brands herself.
Right.
I mean, you know, you can put her in a crowd with anybody and she can shut it down. So.
Most def. Now, of course, what do you feel is your biggest challenge working with DJs?
I would say challenge-wise, just because everybody wants to be the star of the night.
Right.
But I like when DJs understand that it's kind of a whole night that needs to be provided for.
Right.
Not just the real 2 a.m. You know?
Right. Everybody wants to get that 2 a.m.
I
slot.
mean, when people walk in, you don't want people to just be standing there waiting until 2 a.m.
Right.
You want to provide them with music throughout the night until that point.
Right.
It just makes it even better.
Okay.
They can say the whole party was crazy, not just, oh yeah, that DJ played good.
Right.
Every DJ played good from the beginning to the end. Even walking out,
Right.
you do a little dance while you're walking out to something, you know?
Right. That's true. Of course, can you explain, I guess, the breakdown? I mean, you know, everybody needs to be paid. Everybody needs to make money. So, you know, would you be able to explain the breakdown of that for in terms of a promoter when you're promoting these events? I mean, how much of it goes to the bar? How much of it goes to a DJ? How does it work out?
So when you're doing an event, I would say the crowd is all usually the promoters.
Okay.
You know, the bar depends how deep you are in the nightlife scene.
Right.
You might get a little piece of the bar, but that's usually for the club. DJs get paid through us.
Okay.
You know, hosts get paid through us. We kind of take care of all the features that are there for the night.
Right.
And the club just gets everybody drunk. And
true.
also providing that quality experience for everybody when they come in.
Right.
From bottle service to bartenders, like everything.
Right.
The sound, like that's all the club. So they have to, it's like a partnership we have with the club basically. We
Okay.
provide something.
So you provide, what do you say more? So you provide the people, they provide the venue.
Yeah,
And
they provide, it's like we have to, you know, partner up to kind of give everybody that experience. Because
Right.
without good sound equipment, the DJ can't do what he needs to do. You know, without good bottle service, our people don't spend as much money. So it's kind of goes hand in hand. So you know, the club is definitely like vital.
All right. Now, of course, yeah. When you're looking at a club, I mean, what things are you looking at? You know, prior to saying, okay, you know what, I'm gonna host my event here. I'm gonna promote my event for this particular club. Let's say I have CFRE club down the road. If you're coming in to figure out whether or not you want to, you know, host an event there, what do you look for?
I take in effect security. I see how well they do their job. If it's just a, you know, go in type of thing, or is it like a real, like they enforce dress code and stuff like that. Again, bottle service, girls, bartenders, you know, could they handle the big crowds? Are they just well with like little small crowds?
Right.
You know, bottle service, the experience, are they bringing it out with the big sparklers and the big show, and you know, it's different stuff. Yeah, and also the music.
Okay.
Sound, like, is this, because a lot of people complain about sounds when they're in the club like that, right? So.
But of course, it also depends on where you are too, right?
Exactly.
Because some places, you know, maybe sometimes you can't have it that loud due to the vicinity in which you're in, or sometimes you can have it blasting full.
Wet bar, for example. For anybody that comes to wet bar, I mean, the wet bar is considered a lounge, a rooftop lounge.
Okay.
Okay, so on a Thursday night, you can't have the music on 100
Right.
for a lounge setting on a Thursday. That's not really a party night. Right, but we turned it into a party night. We made Thursday into a Friday, so we still try to offer that same Friday feel, but kind of have to tone down on the music.
Okay, now of course, sorry about that. Now of course, in terms of the following, man, how important is it that you have people who are following you around the same age limit or older than you? How important is the following in terms of the same age group?
Very important, because they're your main crowd. That's your main influence. I mean, the things that the people do around your age is stuff that everybody else follows, right?
Right.
So if you're in my age group and I'm doing something a certain way, you kind of follow that because we're around the same age. We grew up together. It's like, you know, it's automatic.
Okay. Now, of course, have you ever thought maybe you'll probably promote something for like an older crowd or something, or do you think that would be?
Oh no, our crowd is various. Like we have from older to, you know, just getting in the party scene, like the fresh, just turned 19, can't wait to come out, and then we also have the, you know, 23 and up. But it's just basically the quality of the round event. If it's not something that's directly for the youth, for the younger crowd, you know, then you're just gonna get that younger crowd. But if you have an event that provides for everybody, then, you know, people don't care about if they're little, because everybody's kind of on the same level mentally.
Right.
So.
Okay. Now, of course, Wondagurl, for you, just going back to the Battle of the Beatmakers, what did it mean for you when you came out on top?
It meant a lot, because like I was the only girl and all.
Right.
Yeah, and I was kind of like representing for all the female producers.
Right.
So that really meant a lot to me and hopefully other people.
Initially, of course, I know everybody goes there with the mindset to win. Did you initially have that mindset that you're gonna go there and make sure that you come home with the trophy, whether or not, you know, it's the last thing you do?
No.
Or you just wanted to say, I'm just gonna go there, make a good appearance, and that's it?
Yep, that's That's what I did.
Of course, I'm pretty sure that, you know what, since you've won, you know, a lot of people are starting to you know, look out for you and everything like that. What are some of the things that you've seen probably change within, you know, the moments after winning that?
Well, I got a lot more followers and fans, and that's like people asking for beats and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So how about now that you got that status, you know, I'm a champion, you know, you can set your own terms. So if someone's stepping up to you and saying, yo, give me a beat, what are you telling them right now?
Well, I have to hear their music first.
You charging them $1,500 or something like that?
No, not that much.
Hey, come on, you got champion with this, so you know the price goes up and up, man. That's what it is. But of course, you gotta hear their music, okay?
Yeah, the price went up a bit.
All right.
That's it.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
A little dollars in there. Now, of course, when you say you gotta listen to their music, does that mean they have to send you prior music as to what they've worked with before, and then you create something based off of that, or?
Really, like I work with people that I think are dope.
Okay.
I don't want to just work with anybody. So
Right.
they send me music, I listen to their music. If I can work with them,
Right.
then yeah.
Okay, now just define dope for me. I mean, it's dope to you. What is dope to you? What sounds good to you?
I don't know, something different.
Okay.
Someone who has bars.
Okay, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, just something different and good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what it is. Now, of course, you know, what are some of the lessons that you've learned so far in terms of working with people like Rich Kid, Young Chops, etc.? What are some of the lessons that you've been taught so far?
Just like stay humble.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me that. Everybody that I've been with, and they all tell me that I'm gonna be on top if I continue to stay humble.
That's it, for sure. That's dope, man. Just promote yourselves a little bit. I mean, promote yourself. How can people get a hold of you if they want to find you?
Well, they can get me on Twitter at Wondagurl Beats.
Okay.
Should I spell it?
If you, by all means.
At WONDAGURL Beats, BEATS.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right, Spotty. What about you, man? Promote yourself a little bit. I know you're the promoter, but promote yourself.
Oh yeah, let me start by saying 400 Club, December 14th,
Yeah.
Inside Time Nightclub. My birthday bash is gonna be so crazy.
Okay.
I can't stress it enough. It's really going down. We're gonna end off the year crazy. We're gonna end off the year right. You can follow me on Twitter at Handsome Mogul. Follow me on Instagram. My pictures are kind of crazy.
All day, every day.
Handsome Mogul on Instagram, Handsome Mogul on Twitter. 400 Club, shout out my sister Wondagurl. She's making a lot of noise in the city. I'm at my parties, dudes is coming up to me asking me where my sister is, like she's supposed to be in the club. Forgetting that she's 15, so you know, I appreciate everybody for embracing her and actually showing a lot of love. It's real. It's real crazy.
That's what it is, man. We'll be right back after this, man. You know, Degenerate 5's on the ones and twos, making it do what it do. It's royalty. What's good, Wondagurl? How you doing?
Good.
That's good. Now, Spotty, talk to me, man. Wondagurl right there.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when she won?
It was just crazy. Like, it's just growing up with her, knowing music. You know what I think it is now? Because she's such a quiet person.
Right.
She's actually letting the music speak for her.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
For sure. Now, of course, do we see you being her manager at some point? What's gonna happen? Are you gonna also get behind the drums and stuff? Become a producer? What's going on?
Like, she's actually getting me more involved in the whole music industry. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I learned just off of her doing her thing.
Okay.
So, look forward to me doing something
For sure.
in the near future. But for now, we're just the entourage.
Okay.
You know, when you see her, you're gonna see a bunch of fly dudes surrounding her. You're gonna be like, who's this little girl with all these, you know, and it's gonna be us. But just positive influence right now for her.
For
You know,
sure.
keep her surrounded by good energy so she can stay focused on making music.
That's it. And how important is mom? I mean, without mom, what's going on?
Oh, it's serious. Mom takes care of everybody. She's there for everybody. She supports everything that we do. So, and especially for her, you know,
Right.
she's still in school, so it's good that she has mob support.
For sure. So I guess now summertime it's not, you're not going to any extracurricular activities. It's all, you're gonna focus on beat making right there, right?
Yep.
That's what it is for sure. And of course, can you confirm any Ryan Leslie rumors that are flying about? What's going on with that?
Nothing is going on. I met him.
Okay.
I met him, but I don't know who made up those rumors because they're not true.
They're not true.
Yeah. Hopefully I get to work with him one day.
Okay. So from the horse's mouth, it's not true. It's all them rumors. That's it. Now, of course, who are you currently working with in terms of projects and stuff?
Like I went to LA, so
Right.
and I gave Hip Boy a few beats.
Okay.
So hopefully I get to work. He picks them and we get to work. But for now that's really it. I'm working on other stuff now, sending out beats.
Okay.
Everybody's helping me. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other producers that you see yourself wanting to work with?
I definitely want to work with Ryan Leslie.
Okay.
And Timbaland.
Ryan Leslie and Timbaland.
Yes.
Okay. Canadian producers, are there any in mind that come to mind that you'd want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Oh, T-Minus. I haven't met him.
T-Minus?
With him.
Okay. So when you guys collab, what's it gonna be? What do you think you're gonna make out of that? If you could title whatever it is that you're gonna make, what would it be?
Greatness.
Greatness. All right. Look out for greatness coming
Like
to
that.
you. That's it. Now for the rest of the year, of course, you're working with you're trying to shop your beats and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Has any label kind of got word of you or anything like that? Have you had any attention from any labels or anything like that?
I went to a few label meetings while I was out in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, they all seem like they love me, so.
They all seem like they love you. Okay. What was that whole experience like? I mean,
It was actually really great.
okay.
Good feedback,
Yeah.
everything. Everybody was very, very nice.
Very
Good
encouraging.
people. Yep.
Okay. Now, of course, female producers aside from yourself, are there any that you see out there that you probably want to work with at any point in time?
Well, remember Nina from the Beatmakers?
Right.
Yeah. Well, she's amazing,
Okay.
and I would definitely work with her.
All right.
Yep. That's it though.
Okay. Now, of course, earlier you were talking about, the artists when they're coming to work with you, and the type of music that they listen to and how you vibe with them. If you finally find someone who you'd like to work with and you're working with them, how does the feedback go back and forth between you, the producer, and then, of course, the artist themselves?
Sorry, can you ask that question again? Sorry.
Okay, when you find someone who you're working with in terms of an artist, how exactly does the dialogue go back and forth between you and the artist?
Like,
In terms of when you're making the beat, how important is the communication between the both of you?
well, I like it when the artist is right there
Okay.
with me while I'm making the beat for them,
Okay,
because they can tell me what they want and don't want,
right.
and it makes it easier for me to make the beat
Okay.
perfect for them.
For them.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever had a situation where maybe you did it for the artist, the artist's like, yeah, I like it, and then they come back later and say, okay, you know what, you need to switch it up, you need to tweak this a bit, tweak that a bit?
No, actually.
Nothing yet like that.
Nothing yet.
Alright, so knocking on wood, it stays like that. Alright, man. Of course, just promote yourself one more time and let the people know what's good.
My Twitter at Wondagurl Beats, WNDAGURL Beats, BEATS.
Okay. Do you have any website or anything like that?
Not yet, it's
Not
coming
yet?
out soon.
Alright, what about YouTube? They can find you on YouTube? Do you have any beats up on YouTube yet?
I have old beats on YouTube. I stopped putting beats on there because people can steal them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you go about protecting your beats aside from not putting them out on YouTube? How have you gone about protecting them?
I kind of just don't put them out that much anymore. Once in a while, I may put out a beat,
Right.
but I haven't put out a beat in a while.
Okay. Well, for 2013, we can definitely make sure that we're going to hear a lot from you, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Of course, Spotty's going to help you lawyer up too, right?
Yep.
Alright. That's what it is, man. I want to say thank you very much for coming through the Royalty Radio. Much appreciated, man. Now, of course, Spotty, for you, man, you've been doing your thing for quite some time. Promoting all these clubs and stuff like that. Are we gonna see you owning a club anytime soon?
Yes, that's the plan. That's in the 3-year plan. I'm
Okay.
sure that's on the vision board.
You got the 3 years starting from now, or 3 years starting from 2 years ago?
I'm gonna say we're about half in on the first year.
Half it on the first year. Okay. So let's
So
see.
we're putting down the groundwork. But
Late 2014.
yeah,
All right. So late 2014, on Rolls Radio, Spotty said he's gonna have a club. So we'll be looking forward to that.
let's do it.
All right, that's what it is. Now, of course, it's common knowledge that the city of Toronto's buying out condos in the Richmond, Peter Adelaide area, converting them to condos. I personally think there are too many condos to begin with, but I digress. Of course, the scene is moving to King Street West, Liberty Village. You see this as a bad thing? Is it a good thing? What's your
It's a good thing. Change is always good.
Okay.
You just have to adapt to change. You have to know that these things are happening.
Right.
You know, before you start planning events at clubs that might not be there
Right.
next year. That's why I say it's good to be one step ahead.
Right.
So, but change is good. A different environment is always, exciting.
Right. Okay. Now, of course, do you feel that this would create more competition with the clubs, or more competition with less clubs? I mean, especially since if it's moving over there, now you have to go find a space, you have to go find all of that. So do you think it would be more competition?
Now that everything is moving and switching, again, those that are a step ahead
Right.
will get the first dibs on whatever's going on, and it kind of slims down everybody that's trying to do it
Right.
and everybody that really does it.
Okay.
So if you see certain people doing events or different stuff nowadays,
Right.
you know that these people actually have a strength in this business, and can actually grow in this business, etc.
Okay, and that's what it is. Now, of course, promote some of the events you got coming up, man.
This Friday, actually, I'm at Mansion. We're doing a party, The Cool, with my boy CEO Phase right here.
All right.
MC Breezy, the whole Platinum Touch.
Yeah.
My birthday is the event I'm planning next. That's the 400 Club. That falls on December 14th, and I'm basically doing a whole weekend of parties, beginning with the 400 Club. So
Okay.
we're gonna be out Friday, we're gonna be out Saturday, we're gonna be out Sunday.
Right. All
Planning on
weekend.
making a lot
Are you
of
gonna
noise
be
on the
alive
city.
come Sunday, man, or come Monday morning, man? I mean,
we good. We did it last year.
Okay.
Everything worked out. But yeah, Wet Bar Thursdays, Time on Sundays. This Friday, I'm at Mansion, my boy CEO Phase, The Cool. The 400 Club, look out for it. My 22nd birthday
Okay.
celebration is going down real crazy.
That's it.
I mean, shout out DJ Kicks, Brooklyn Brand, Shadbox, all my whole entourage, all my colleagues, City Nights, Max. That's it.
That's
Follow
it.
me on Twitter at Handsome Mogul.
All right.
Follow me on Instagram. My pictures are kind of serious. At Handsome Mogul.
Pretty soon we're gonna see Wondagurl posting like that too, eh?
Yeah.
All the bottles and everything. Getting that nightlife on. That's what it is. Now, of course, you know what, Wondagurl, any last shout outs for you, man?
Shout out to God, first of all.
Alright,
yes.
alright.
And shout out to my brother, my mom, of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black Box, my management team. Shout out to Redway.
Shout out that boy Redway.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Redway. Live free, coming soon, people.
Alright. Serious. For sure. Alright, man. I want to say thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for
Enjoyed
having
the
us.
time, most definitely.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime, you're always welcome. Royalty Radio, you know what it is, man. So once again, thank you guys very much for coming through.
Appreciate it.
This is the teacher. We back, big back.